Hi, shalom, shalom. It is nice to come to your home once again. And my name is Abu Bronco Kofi Yesu. And today we're going to talk about the word mistake, making a mistake. We've all been making mistakes before. And to be honest with you, mistake is not a bad word. Mistake is something that, we all have to take care of and do the proper thing. There's a saying that everybody make mistakes, and for me, mistake is not an evil word. But if you deliberately make a mistake and you keep on repeating and making that same mistakes again, then it becomes something that is not a good thing. Mistake is something that you have done and unknowingly you did it, and things did not go well for you. And so you need to evaluate it. You need to sit back and think about the mistake that you have done. In the first place, you have to admit it and then proceed and make it better. Mistake is something like when, it's a borderline. You've come to a realization that you have done something. You have come to a realization that there's something going on in your life. You have come to a realization that there is something that you're doing in a society that is not good. It's something that you are doing in your marriage. It's something that you're doing to a friend. It can be a broad something that you keep on doing, or you have done something wrong. In the first place, you need to know what you have done wrong. You need to know the mistake that you have made and say sorry in the first place. Because like I said, we all do mistakes. We all make mistakes. Now, a mistake, to be honest with you, if you don't make a mistake, God will not even give anything for you to do. But if you make a mistake and realize it, God even knows that when you are wrong, you admit you're wrong, your wrongful doing, and then you change for the better. Mistake makes you strong when you realize that you have done something that is not good, and you're restarting to do it again. You do it better. Mistake makes you think. You think and know, I did a mistake here, and so going forward, I had to do it better. Mistake makes you learn. You learn to do things in a different way. You learn to do things in a better way. It puts you in a better position. Mistake is like when you have come to a junction, and one is a good path and one is a bad path. You take a step and then look and see which is better. So we all make mistakes. But what is not good about making a mistake is that you need to realize what you have done wrong. You need to admit when you see that this is what I made a mistake. This is where I maybe talked to somebody in a wrongful way, and so it was a mistake. You need to apologize to the person. You need to say sorry to the person, and then life goes on. Sometimes it's a small thing or it's just a little mistake that you have made. But because you did not realize it, or you do not admit that you have made a mistake, then it will become something that is not good. One way or the other, we have to admit and then check ourselves and make it better. If it is your brother that you have done something wrong to him, you don't have to insist that it's okay that you have made that mistake. No, you have to admit it and God will forgive you. Otherwise, if you keep on making that mistakes all the time, you're going to suffer for it. You're going to do the wrong things all the time, and that will not end you good. But if you realize it and admit that you have made a mistake, automatically you will learn. Automatically you get a different spirit that will change your wrongful doing, and then you do things better. We all make mistakes, like I said. But what is not good is to deliberately make a mistake. You don't see something that is not good, but you continue to do it because of pride, because you don't care, because you are a superior. Everybody make a mistake. So mistake is something that we should all take a note of, because it can cost you, can cost your life. But if you admit it and you change your ways, it is going to do good to you. God normally uses people who have actually made mistakes. And because they have made mistakes, they have come back to their senses and they have learned something. And because of that, if God gives you something to do, you know how to do it and do it better. So don't be so, overburdened that you have made a mistake. No. Don't be stressed because you have made a mistake. No. But what you need to do is to evaluate yourself and realize the mistake that you have done, and then you don't repeat it. But if you keep on doing it because you think, it's not something wrong, or this is just a small thing and that sort of thing, no, that's not good. A large fire starts with the small matches or with a small frame. And so if you don't actually admit it and then stop doing that, it's going to be a big thing in the end. It is going to be a big mistake which you cannot actually change it. But if you realize it from the first incept, and the frame is just like a matches, you can put it off and then you start it afresh. But if you do it and then you see the thing is in flame and it is small, and so, I don't care, it is going to burn big and then it becomes a problem. So when a mistake becomes a problem, then you are in trouble. So we should all learn from the very beginning. We should all learn to say sorry when there's a mistake. We should all learn to say, I'm sorry to your brother, to your wife, to your sister, to anybody that you think you have wronged, you have wronged him. If you do that, then all the time you will get certain things into control. And things are not going to escalate and then become a sin. As human beings, we make mistakes everywhere. The mistakes makes us learn. Mistakes make us better. Mistakes makes us good people, because we will learn to repair, or we will learn to do better afterwards. If we don't do that, then that is when we are going to make it a sin, or we are going to make it an evil word. May God give you the grace so that we will be able to admit our mistakes and make it better from there. Thank you, and may God bless you again. I hope God would actually bless you and make you his child and make you happy in life, because you say sorry, because when there's a mistake, you know what it is. Again, thank you, and God richly bless you. Bye-bye.